trying something new today. This is going to be like a full concert if my computer and YouTube cooperates. Hopefully this is going to be like one long video. It should be like 2.5 hours long at most if I am feeling good and just like keep playing all my songs. So I've got like 8 songs, 6 to 8 originals, depending on if you include something that I co-wrote with somebody and something that I wrote a second half to somebody else's song. So I'm gonna play those, and I'm gonna play like several covers. Most of my covers today will be by Big Thief, who I love. Adriana Lenker's band. It's been like my favorite band for like 6 years. And then there's of course Ian Powell, who's like this friend of mine who's in this duo called Tone Home, or is it a quartet? They play as a duo and a quartet, but his little bands are so great. And so most of my covers will be either Tone Home or Big Thief. A couple other covers too, and some originals. And we'll start with a cover. Oh shoot, I need to plug in my PC. Sadly, I'm not going to edit that out because it's like 9 seconds out of 2 hour video. Change like the sky, like the leaves, like a butterfly. Death like a door to a place we've never been before. Would you live forever, never die? Well, everything you know passes. Would you smile forever, never cry? Well, everything you know passes. Change like the wind, like water, like skin, and death like space, the deep sea, a suitcase. Could you stare forever at the sun? Never know the moon rising. Could you walk forever in the light? Never learn the secrets of the quiet night. Still like a song, like a hill, like home. Still what I find Could I feel happy for you when I watch you talk with him like we used to? Could I set everything free when I watch you kissing him the way you once kissed me? Change like the sky, like the leaves, like a butterfly in death, like space, the deep sea, a suitcase, I said death, like a door to a place we've never been before. Could you live forever, never die? Well, everything you know, past is. Could you live forever, smile, never cry? Well, everything you know, past is. That's Change by Big Thief. Lead singer, front woman, Adriana Lenker. Poet, queen. Now you'll notice I'm going to still work off of paper here a lot. That song I know by heart-ish. I made some mistakes. But overall, I think it was a beautiful rendition. I hope the audience agrees. Oh, that's the one I just did. Maybe I should have used my notes. So on YouTube, I have a Big Thief playlist, and I called it Art School Confidential because there's like this movie that was like came out back in like I don't know the 90s or something, 2000s, about like this kid. I think he's like a poor kid from like a poor family, like a working class family, and he like gets his way into art school. It's like the early days of the computers, and like he like steals art. He just like plagiarizes like art. And I think he submits it to get into art school, and then he just like keeps plagiarizing art, and he gets away with it. And it's a great movie, and you should watch it. And I like to think, and I really want to know if Adriana Lenker or any of the band members will confirm if they've seen Art School Confidential, and if they agree that like this is a good take on their band name, which is Big Thief, and it's like that all art is stolen. So. My music project is called Little Thief. That was a cover of my favorite artist, Big Thief. This next song is going to be a cover of a song by Ian Powell that he wrote called Human Beings. I think we sang it as like a sea shanty, but I do it a little different. And then I added my own part. You'll feel there's like a tempo change. When the tempo change happens, that's when my part starts. We are all human beings. Some may disagree, but we're all here together in this great mystery where we live out our lives and still cannot explain. Oh, what is the purpose or why we just came through the hole in the crotch of that mighty oak tree? So helpless and lost, so weak and needy, with the fairest within for just hanging on long enough to make babies and pass this mess on. And in this world, there's a lot of pain, but we're all here the same, playing stupid games, stuck here wondering why and how are we here anyhow. And in this old world, there's a lot of pain, but we're all here together. We share the same fate to live out our lives through the struggles and strife. None of us here will make it out alive, but there's a silver lining sent down from above. Sometimes we get to love and be loved. We're all human beings, some racists disagree. We're all human beings, some sexists disagree. We're all human beings, millionaires might disagree, but we're all here together in this great mystery. I'm alone here in this tiny house. I've been hermiting. I switched it up. I was hermiting out here without internet, and now I'm hermiting with internet, and it's different. I have to say, being disconnected is more pleasant, but you can't be disconnected. I mean, I could never really be disconnected. So Ian Powell and myself, he wrote the first half. He didn't ask me to write the second half, but I did anyways. It was one of the first songs I wrote that came out of me fully formed. This next song happens to be another example of a very simple song. You might have noticed that change like the sky, like the leaves, like a butterfly, and death like a door to a place we've never been before. And is the same chords as we are all human beings. Some may disagree, but we're all here the same in this great mystery. So those two songs are on the exact same chord structure. Which one? The first one by Audrey Linker, second one by Ian Powell, and my little edition by moi. This next song here is also a simple 4-chord progression. Although it's more complicated because those two songs are four but only 3 chords are used because one of them is repeated. This one has 4 actual chords. They're kind of further apart. My life, I've learned a couple things. These are some that were taught to me, that even most simple things can be so beautiful. I said even the most simple things have to try. It can feel like flying, and you don't have to know what's right. You just have to try. It can feel like driving, and in my life I've learned a couple things. These are some that were taught to me, that if you find joy in the simple little things, you can be happy. If you find the joy in the simplest of things, you can be happy. And in your darkest hour of your darkest days, you were still beautiful. I said in your darkest hours of your darkest days, you were still beautiful. I said in our darkest hours, even in our worst mistakes, we are still beautiful. And in my life, I have had many friends. Some of them are here, and some of them are dead. But in my life, I learned to love them all. Some of them I learned to hate, and others laugh off. And in my life, I've learned a couple things. These are some that were taught to me, that even the most simple of things can be so beautiful. And if you find the joy in the simple little things, you can be happy. That's the first song I learned that finger picking to, and it's weird because the song was originally conceived as like a song that exemplified how much I enjoy simple music. And then, of course, there I go, doing some of the more complicated, like, solo work and weird stuff that I did with the picking there. So, but that is, like, the most instrumentality you'll get out of me, out of my guitar playing today. You know, as in terms of, like, impressive instrumentality, I focus mainly on doing things with my voice. An instrument that I've played much longer if you consider my whole life. The next song I want to play is actually going to be one that will exemplify even more so how simple music can just be so great. And yeah, and it was written by Ian Powell. Clippy. It don't take much to be happy in this world. I said it don't take much to be happy in this world. I can tell you why. Try and describe why it don't take much to be happy in this world. We don't need a bunch of reasons when it's right here in our head. Don't get caught up in the mess. Choose to be happy. Instead it goes like something like this. Goes like something like happy in this world. It don't take much to be happy in this world. I can tell you why. Try and describe why it don't take much to be happy in this world. I said it don't take much to be happy in this world. We don't need a bunch of reasons when it's right here in our heads. Don't get caught up in that mess. We can be happy. Instead it goes like something like it goes like something like Gosh, I really have to apologize for my guitar playing. Like I said, I'm not used to this guitar. It has a much bigger neck. Okay, so I've got a pile of song things, but then I've got this book that I'm supposed to follow. I am in the very exact tiny house that this song was written in. I'll be playing this song at my first ever time being at a real show. I've played an open mic a couple times, but I'm on the poster for Tone Home's show at Bar Centro on February 12th. That's like 2 weeks away. And this song was written for my friend Tree, who turned 90. So, ain't it quaint to think that one life's all you get? But ain't it quaint that one life might be all you get? And even if one life is all that you get, it's given enough. Isn't it? It's given enough. Isn't it? And you got to live all of the days of your life, and you got to have so many good times, and you have had so many loves in your life. You got to live in any way that you like. You got to live your life, and you got to have all of the days of your life, and you got to have so many happy times, and you have had so many friends in your life. You got to live in any way that you like. You got to live your life. And ain't it quaint to think one life's all you get? But ain't it quaint that one life might be all you get? And even if one life is all that you get, it's enough. Isn't it? It is gift enough. Isn't it? Isn't it quaint? I'll just keep playing covers. So that was an original, but I'm gonna play some more covers because I don't have that many originals. So here's two more by Ian Powell of Tone Home. I don't know any more than you, and you shouldn't let anybody tell you they do about the who, where, why, or when. But something tells me it's gonna work out in the end. If I could fly right to the edge, maybe I'd look back and see how perfect the world is in the mind of God. But knowing how ain't my job. Now everybody needs to float their own boat, and hard times make for strange bedfellows. If we'd been wise, we might have walked straight on through, but I chose a winding path when I met you. And look how far we've gone down this rabbit hole, shuffling past our lives, thumbing a deck of tarot. And I still believe love's gonna see us through. I felt it work out in the end when I met you, and I don't know any more than you. Don't let anybody tell you they do about the who, the where, the why, or when. 'Cause something tells me it's gonna work out in the end. I feel like that's a love song. You guys might have noticed a certain melancholy about the songs I choose to play. That's just how it's gonna be for the rest of this concert. 30 minutes in, that's like almost ready for a cigarette break, but I already had mine, so let's keep going. Here's another one. That was Workout in the End by Tone Home. This next one is World War Worry for You. If you ever start to worry, think that you won't make it, get afraid you won't survive, you can take yourself a little courage. You've got friends in tiny places, designed to stay alive. In fact, they are perfected for existence. They rule the earth with just a single cell. So let it be, and the world will worry for you, and do it better than we ever will. I said if you ever start to worry, think that you won't make it, get afraid you won't survive, you can take yourself a little courage. Got friends in tiny places, designed to stay alive. In fact, they are perfected for existence. They rule the earth, just a single cell. So let it be, and the world will worry for you, and do it better than we ever will. Perhaps our purpose was never about survival, more like a party, or just for fun. Perhaps our purpose is never about survival. We're just a party if we're having fun. I said our purpose isn't survival. We're a party. Let's have fun. Yeah. I'm all stuffed up, guys. I'm coming up on 4 days. I can definitely in my day to day sound like a nasally little, but you know, I can't get germs on you. So, hi everyone. That was World War War for you, and I'm gonna do one more by Ian before I. Shit! I should do two more by. This Sometimes just wanna cry, even if I got nothing to cry for. And when I'm done wishing to die, I sit back, be what I'm here for. Your love is so good to me. I'm riding high and blessed in your sun. You can call me Krishna Cowboy, singing my song till your kingdom come. Baby, all this living is the most painful thing I ever done. Maybe I'll linger too long. Maybe I love you too much. Were my expectations too high? I thought love was all we needed. I thought we could heal the world, but nowadays I feel so defeated. I don't know why. Sometimes I just wanna cry, even if I got nothing to cry for. And when I'm done wishing to die, I lay back, be what I'm here for. Your love is so good to me. I'm riding high, blessed in your sun. You can call me Krishna Cowboy, singing my songs till your kingdom come. Now the world might have to save itself while I'm in the rest of my days. I thank Goddess for the glimpse of glory. It turned my mind from its evil ways, and now so much good is happening here. I'm no longer scared to be down. The fact is, it's the perfect time to be lost, with so much beauty to be found. So tell me why. Sometimes just wanna cry, even if I got nothing to cry for. And when I'm done wishing to die, I lay back, be what I'm here for. Your love is so good to me. I'm riding high and blessed in your sun. You can call Krishna cowboy, singing my songs till her kingdom comes. Praise Goddess. So you can catch the lyrics, because they're not. It is angsty and stupid, but it was like therapy to write it for me and Noah Struthers. I hope. $1 million pony prize goes to the wicked witch with the beautiful lies. How many times in this life will I lose before I die? I hear what you're saying, I see what you mean, but you're all wrong. I do dream and I can smell forever, but I can't taste it yet. I could not live without you, so I made a bet. I could not be with you, you told me that. So I bet my life against your love, wagered my chances and tried my luck. I couldn't live without you till I did. Oh, I wish that I could fly. If only I had the courage inside. There once was a time that I did. No way to get out, bird that once was hid. I cannot live without you. I wonder who I'd be if I did. I hear people all around, it's everywhere, it's all the time. And I see people in need that I can't help till I help me. And I smell the air of autumns and face myself every morning. I travel from time and space to get back to space and time. I said I travel from time and space back to when I had the courage to face myself. That one is called I Can Live Without Her. Wow. I'll do a cover that is neither by Ian Powell nor by Adriana Lenker. I think this one's Blitzen Trapper, and I really need to know that if I'm going to play this song publicly, and the internet is public, so I'll definitely put that in. Taking it easy too long, sticking around in a reckless way, smoking spliffs down by the tracks. All of the plans that I have made just go away. There's wasted hours and there's wasted days. I'ma waste a few more if I get my way, 'cause taking it easy ain't an easy way. After a while, taking it easy too long. Waiting on a woman when I should have been gone. Like a bird that just won't fly. Oh, why can't I just get over you? What'll I do? There's a million stars in the sky at night. Get lost if you don't shine too bright. I've been taking it easy most every night for far too long. I've been taking it easy too long. That song was actually a really important song during the time when I first conceived to leave Milwaukee, where I lived 36 years of my life. It's been dramatic. Oh. But then another song during that time that helped propel me to Arizona and then the road trip, and then now out to Baroque is this whole adventurous, like, leaving, traveling journey. And it was like that Rusted Root song was like, send me on my way, that I would like to reach out my hand and gonna sail, I can't even remember the lyrics, but I love that song. And I wrote my own Send Me On My Way. Send me on my way. Send me on my way. Send me on my way around this earth. By foot, bike, bus, boat, plane. By tricycle, kayak, or plane, train. Send me on my way over rivers, lakes, over mountains, plains. Send me on my way. Life's a journey, so they say, can't stay here. Life's a journey, got to go on. So send me on my way. Foot, bike, boat, bus, plane, or train. Can't step in the same river twice, they say. River's not the same, nor are you. Send me on my way over rivers, lakes, through the valleys, over glens and through the plains. Send me on my way. Send me on my way. Send me on my way around this world. Can't step in the same river twice, they say. River's not the same, nor are you. Cool. I guess in some weird way, I have to play this really, really cathartic song for me. It's this really sad and cathartic song for me. It's also really stupid, and probably most people who hear this story won't empathize with me because they just won't understand it, and that's okay. But I can't even talk about it. I'll just let the song. I don't know why, because sometimes I can talk about it, and sometimes it's poured on me when it shouldn't. Other times when I shouldn't talk about it, I just can't. So. But I just gotta get through this. We're about an hour into the show. It's probably about a half an hour left. I got 2 more. After this one, next one's an original. I got 2 more originals. I got like maybe, I think 3 more covers. So. Down into my soul, 'cause I hate myself. I hate myself. They don't really know. They don't know me, but they repeated that horrible story. They repeated those lies about me. So quick to hate me. So quick they exile me, and I came as close I ever been to taking my own life, making it all end, 'cause I hate myself. I hate myself. They don't really know. They don't know me. I am love and light and hope, and I am happy. I'm kind and gentle, don't wanna hurt anyone. They don't really know, they don't know me. And I learned to love myself and I learned to love myself, and I love myself. Yes, I love myself. They don't really know, they don't know me, but they repeated that horrible story. They repeated those lies about me. And worst part about it wasn't even lies. I said the worst part about it wasn't even lies. It was miscommunication. It was miscommunication. It was miscommunication. Missed communication. Did I mention this show has a melancholy? It's weird. I had a melancholy, when that shit happens to me, I'm so lucky I made it till I was 28 before anything bad happened to me. It's not fair. My childhood. But, okay, I'll do a couple covers by Big Thief. I really like love songs. This first one's not a love song. This one is to change the mood. I'd come back with like composure and be like, yeah, so anyways, let's play this fun song about aliens and potatoes, apparently. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to free the celestial body? From way up here it looks so small, from way down here it looks so small. One peculiar organism, aren't we all together? And everybody steps on ants, and everybody eats the plants, and everybody knows how to dance with even just one finger. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to free the celestial body? When I took another look, the past was not a history book. That was just some linear perception. And ash to ask and dust to dusk, a dime a dozen, aren't we just but a dozen times by a crust of garlic bread? What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to free the celestial body? When I say celestial. I feel extraterrestrial. I feel accepted, the alien you rejected in your own heart. When I say heart, I mean finish. The last one, there's a potato dish. Make too long, the sun's but infinity. And when I say infinity, I mean now. Love the one you are right now. Kiss your body up and down, other than your elbows. As for your elbows, they're on their own, wandering like a rolling stone, rubbing up against the edges of experience. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to free the celestial? That's Spud Infinity by Big Thief. Followed up with another by them. After the first stars formed and the dinos fell, after first lights flickered out of this motel, 1991 mama pushing like hell, tangled in blood and vine. From our first steps to our first words, to waddling around, looking at birds, to the teenage nightmare mine and yours. Thank God we made it through, 'cause I was born for loving you. It's just something I was made to do. Doesn't matter what dreams come true. I was born for loving you. Now we're here, where is here? Sometimes we both disappear. That shadow box of fear, that tiny old abyss. From our first kiss to our first fuck, I don't think it's just good luck. I'ma take it to the back of my pickup truck and show they more too. 'Cause I was born for loving you. Something I was made to do. Doesn't matter what dreams come true. I was born for loving you. Hard times come and the hard times stay, and they stick around and just won't go away. And it seems there's nothing you can do or say, nowhere that you can turn. From the last breath of my first death to this lifetime and lifetime's lifetime. Congratulations, no regrets. It's true. I was born for loving you. Not something I was made to do. Doesn't matter what dreams come true. I was born for loving you. Born for loving you. Born for loving you. Born for Loving You by Big Thief. I regrettably, holy shit, I don't know the name of this next song. I don't know who. It's one of the hardest songs I play. I think it's called Dreamin'. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I love Paula Sultan. Dreaming, I must be dreaming, or am I really lying here with you? Darling, you take me in your arms, and though I'm wide awake, I know my dream is coming true. And oh, I just fall in love again. Just one touch and then it happens every time. There I go, I just fall in love again. And when I do, can't help myself, I fall in love with you. Magic, it must be magic, the way you hold me and the night just flies. And easy for you to take me to a star. Heaven is that moment when I look into your eyes. And oh, I just fall in love again. Just one touch and then it happens every time. There I go, I just fall in love again. When I do, can't help myself, I fall in love with you. Like I said, it's the hardest song to play. Oh gosh, Carol Burnett? No, not Carole King. Fuck, I can't remember who does that song. It'll be in the notes. Okay. Dreaming, I think it's I do love songs. And you know, with that, we're at minute 14. I think I just have 2 of my own songs left, and almost. I mean, there's other Ian songs I could do, but I'll just do this one because I know it. I like it. Thank you for being here, lending me your time. But first of all, thank you for being here. I gotta let my dog out real quick. Go, Patrick. Go. Go. Oh, let's just skip that and go right to my last 2 songs. Sometimes it feels like life is moving in circles. Sometimes it feels like my life is on repeat. We're moving circles around the earth. As we move in circles around the sun. Take one step forwards and one step back. Circle around the earth as we circle around the sun. Life repeats. Circle around the earth, circle around the sun. Life repeats. Life repeats. But look a little closer and you see It does not repeat because we're moving in spirals, inward, upward, outward into spirals, moving this way and that, and it's always changing, and it's always rearranging, and we move in spirals around the gravity, as we move in spirals around the galaxy. We don't even know what time means. Spiraling out into spirals. I'm spiraling out around the gravity, spiraling down through the galaxy. But then you find some joy in this life, and you wish it would repeat. When you find some joy in this life, you wish it would repeat. When you find some joy in this life, wish it would repeat. Joy, repeat, 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 joy. As we circle around the earth, circle around the sun, circle around the joy. And when you find some joy in this life, circle around the joy. It repeats. Repeat. Joy, 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 repeat. Joy. But then you see and know and feel that it cannot repeat, because we're moving in spirals, and it's always changing and rearranging. It does not repeat, it might just rhyme, but it does not repeat. It might just rhyme, but it does not repeat. And how could you have joy without suffering? How could you have joy without suffering? What would that even mean? We're moving in cycles of joy and suffering, circling around the earth, moving in cycles of joy and suffering. We circle around the sun, moving in cycles of joy and suffering. As we spiral around the gravity, moving in cycles of joy and suffering, spiraling through the galaxy. We don't even know what time means. And spiral through the galaxy, finding what it is to be. That's how I'll end it. You guys missed out on one of my favorite songs, but I just feel like that's it. My dog, I gotta let my dog in. Bye. Thanks for watching the whole concert, guys. I've never done this before.